So I've never made a video before of any kind, so I'm sure this will be really nice and awkward for everyone to watch, but I got a couple new products at work today. I work at Ulta, and I kind of wanted to test them out, and I thought, what the hey, let's just make a video. So I have a clean face, ready to start, so that's like super, super important. I can never stress skincare enough. Like, your skin, in order to get your makeup the way you want it to look, you have to take care of your skin first. It starts there. So I have a clean face. I'm actually going to start with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This is like my go-to primer. I absolutely love it. It's great for all types of skin, and this is not something new that I'm trying. I absolutely love this primer. The best way for me to apply primer, and what I found to be true for a lot of people, is just to apply it with your fingers. You can really like work it into the skin well. And primer is super, super, super important, so make sure that you use it. Keeps the makeup from settling deep into your pores, and it helps kind of even out your texture in your skin and kind of really set a nice base for your foundation to go on top of. So let it dry down a little bit. I'm sorry, my shirt's like all wet from my hair. Okay, so the foundation I'm using today is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation. I have never used this before. A girl at my work suggested it for me, and so that was really, really good. So we're gonna give it a shot. So I'm just using just a Morphe brush. It's just a little foundation brush. I love Morphe brushes. They are super cheap and affordable. And that did not put very much on at all on my face. But they're super cheap and affordable, and work really well. They hold up very well. They don't shed, anything like that. So I just kind of like to lay down my foundation with a foundation brush, and then go on top of it with the Beauty Blender to buff it all out. Make sure you dampen your Beauty Blender, because it's the best way to keep product from not soaking into the blender and actually blending onto your face. I'm just gonna buff this out. I'm not one that likes to cake on tons and tons of foundation. I have pretty decent skin, so I don't really see the need to really cake it on. I really like the more natural look for skin. Some people like the full foundation, full coverage, but that's just not for me. I guess we're all entitled to our own different things that we like. So from the get-go, I can tell you this is a very light coverage foundation. I'm sorry the lighting in here is absolutely horrible. I'm not really one to do makeup in, but we're gonna make it work. So now it's nice and blended. So then go on top of my most favorite concealer ever. I was like a die-hard Shape Tape concealer all the way. Loved it. Loved the way it looked. Loved the way that it felt. Everything. Until I tried the NARS concealer. I really, really like this. I don't know what I've been missing, but I think this is my new favorite for sure. It does not cake up. It does not settle into creases. It looks really, really nice, actually. It's very light too. I know sometimes the Shape Tape can feel kind of thick on your face. It is a full coverage concealer, but I guess concealers are full coverage, but I just feel like with the Shape Tape, it really, really, really kicked on. I'm just gonna put this in the high points of my face. Some people like to really go light with their concealer. I, however, just like to go maybe just a little bit lighter than my actual foundation. Kind of brighten up my face without looking ghostly. It's very easy to do that with those lighter concealers. I'm just going to buff that out with the same Beauty Blender. I really like this Beauty Blender. It's from... I typically use the flat side and then use this pointed side for my concealer. It really gets into those creases really nicely, those little inner corners of your eye. Okay, and I'm gonna set this with my Coty Airspun powder. This is not my favorite powder in the whole world, but it's all I have right now, and for its price, it's very nice. I do feel that, like, if you take pictures with flash photography, it does have a little bit of a flashback to it if you're not careful, which that just means that your face will appear to be very white in pictures that use flash photography. I know a lot of girls like to like bake their under eyes and everything like that, but not me. I don't know. I don't bake my face. I know some people do and it looks great. I, however, haven't really seen much of a difference with baking my concealer compared to not baking. So to me, it was just kind of like a waste of product to me. I mean, it works for some girls, I guess, but I don't mind not doing it. Then I'm going to go in with my Hoola Light from Benefit. I know I don't really look that pale on this video, which I'm kind of liking, but I'm actually pretty pale. So to contour, I use the Hoola Light. The Hoola to me just was a little dark for my taste. I also really, really like the brush that they put with these Hoolas. They fall right into the cheekbone very nicely. It's kind of bronze. My forehead too, just kind of put some warmth back into my face. I know foundations and concealers can really dull your face down and make you look kind of sickly sometimes if you're not careful, especially for us pale girls. So I like to warm my face back up with some bronzer. Okay. All right. So now that we are all done with my face, at this point I really like to go ahead and spray some of the All Nighter from Urban Decay, just a setting spray, just to kind of set what I have already done on my face. Next, I usually go in and do my eyebrows. This is the IT Brow Power pencil. Sorry, my pencil's real janky. I am missing the top to it. It's probably somewhere in my makeup bag, but there's way too many things in there to be digging around for it. So, brows are something I've always like really struggled with. My brows are very thick already as it is, but they grow in very strangely. They grow in very long, and they almost tend to like curl on the end of them, so that's really not cute when you're trying to get that like flawless looking brow. Sorry, it's like awkwardly quiet. I've never done a video, so this is real weird. I really don't have to put much of like a shape into my eyebrow. I just kind of like to darken them some, kind of group them all together because they get real crazy. So just like that. In this eyebrow, sorry, my phone's acting strange. This eyebrow pencil shade is just like a universal taupe color, and it truly is universal. There's a girl that I work with who has a darker skin tone than I do, and it matches her brows perfectly, and her eyebrows are a lot darker than mine. A lot. So when they say universal, I have found this eyebrow pencil to be very universal. I also like it because it puts out pigment, but it's not like overpowering either. I know sometimes like with other brands, when I use their eyebrow pencils, as soon as I put it down on my eyebrow, it's there, like it's not forgiving at all. Where this one, you can kind of manipulate it a little bit more easily, that is, than others. Okay, so now that my eyebrows are done, they look alright, I guess. Just kind of filled them in a little bit. I'm gonna go in and do some eyeshadow. So I just currently got this today. It's the BH Cosmetics Galaxy Chick eyeshadow palette, and I have never used it before. I actually haven't even swatched it. It still has like its little cover on it. I really, really love this palette. It is so pretty. It has so many pretty shades to it, and I'm very basic with my eyeshadows. I have like the Naked palettes and a couple Morphe palettes that are just very nude. They're browns and blacks, and that's it. I really don't venture much off of that. I got the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, which has a lot of reds in it, and I started playing around with that, and I really liked the way it looked. So I kind of want to dive into like maybe some different colors and stuff and try stuff out for summer, because makeup should be really fun. And for me it is. So this is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. What's its official name? Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Just kind of use this to set my eyebrow. Or set my eyeshadow, that is. Alright, so for today's eyeshadow look, I guess I'm gonna, I'm really liking these orangey, kind of pinky reds in this palette, so I'm gonna give those a try. One thing I noticed about this palette is that it doesn't have a transition shade, which for me, I really like transition shades. It just kind of sets the base and something. It's something to work off of. So I'm gonna use my Jeffree Star Androgyny palette. I absolutely love this palette. It's fantastic. This shade right here is called Safe Word, and it makes for a really, really good transition shade. So I'm just gonna pop that on my brush. This is actually the brush that comes with the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I really, really like it. I'm just gonna kind of put this in my crease. Just kind of blend out. I'm sorry if I'm making any weird faces either. I never even thought about that, but don't we all make weird faces when we put on our makeup, especially our eye stuff? I know I always have my mouth wide open when I do my mascara. It's just something that happens. And then I'm going to go into the other Jeffree Star palette I have, the Beauty Killer palette, another really awesome one, into this China White color, just to pop underneath my eyebrow. I'm going to use the other side of this Anastasia brush. I'm going to take this side and really blend it out. Okay, now I guess it's time to dive into this palette. I have no idea what to expect. I've never even put my finger on this palette. I have no idea what it's going to look like. So this will be a lot of fun for a first video. I'm going to use one of these little Morphe brushes. I really love this set. It's the Candy Red Apple set on Morphe's website. It comes with a few different brushes. I'm not sure how many, but definitely a few. And they're very versatile. There's lots to choose from. I'm going to start with this orangey color called Venus. Just see what that looks like. Pop it on. So it definitely picks up pigment pretty well. I'm just going to pop this into my crease. Wow, it's really pretty. Definitely orange. I don't know if you guys can even see it, but it's orange all right. Alright, so then we have that popped in. I'm going to go a little darker with, let's see, we're going to go into this Jupiter color. It's one right above. It's kind of pinky color. I'm actually going to switch brushes. I feel like that brush is not picking up the way I would like it to. I'm just going to switch to this Ego Tools brush. I feel like I've literally had this brush since like early high school. I probably have, honestly, but It's definitely one of my tried and trues. I'm just gonna pop this on top of that orange color just to really brighten that crease up a little bit. So far so good. It's very hard to tell in this lighting what I'm doing, but that's okay. We work with what we have. Nice. So kind of have like a pinky orangish kind of color on my eyelids. Let's see if I can show you a little more. So it's something to start with. Put my phone back so it's falling. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, my phone is bouncing on top of some, what is that? Okay, so some type of medication for like cold and flu, and then 2 toothpaste boxes, and it's just kind of bouncing on top, so we're gonna pray for the best, because anything can happen at this point. I'm actually gonna darken my crease a little more. I think I can go a little more with this. I'm gonna go back to this Anastasia brush because I love it so much. It is awesome. And I'm gonna go into this Aphrodite color. So far I've used this color, and I'm gonna jump over here to this one. Just really darken the crease. I'm gonna bring it down a little too. Nice, so I'm really liking where this is going. This is looking really good. I need a lighter shade. I'm gonna take this flat brush. This came from the Naked 3 palette. I love when palettes have brushes inside. Definitely makes my life a little bit easier because I don't have a large brush selection. I definitely need to invest in some more. But these are pretty decent brushes. So I'm just gonna pop this on my eyelid. And I'm sorry, I forgot to show you. This is the Saturn color, which is right here. It's gonna go right on my eyelid. Perfect. And I am by no means a makeup artist at all. I actually do not wear makeup unless I'm going out somewhere or if I'm at work because it's required. But like when I teach, I don't have any makeup on. There's no need for all that for me anyway. Like for me, teaching is not about like looking the best and things like that. It's more so like I would put all my effort into my kids, not into my face. So I'm trying to decide. I got this really cool thing today. It's the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. So yeah, it's a really, really neat, you all. It has one side that is like, oh my gosh, it's like a metallic liquid eyeshadow. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really, really pretty. And then the other side is glitter, and who doesn't like glitter? Like, come on, it's glitter. Like, it's awesome. So I'm put it right next to it, and it's just like glitter. So I feel like I want to maybe add some glitter to the inner corner of my eye. Let's just see what it does. Wow, that's really pretty. And by the inner corner of my eye, I actually mean like my entire eyelid because, okay, glitter, I see you. Really pretty. Nice job, Revlon. Because this stuff is beautiful. The thing I hate most about glitter though is like, you really have to like press the glitter in the spot that you want it. It does not spread out well. However, this is actually spreading out very nicely. Very evenly. It looks really, really pretty. I know Stila makes some glitters like this as well. But hey, to be honest with you, I think this thing was like $8 or so, where the Stila one's like $22. I'm going this. I do not have the money for that, for one, and for two, I think it does just as well. Then I'm gonna pop on some eyeliner, which will be real fun to do on a video because eyeliner is not my strong suit at all. But this is just like the e.l.f. felt tip intense ink eyeliner. So we're just gonna pop that on. You know, I am not gonna lie either. I have horrible vision and I don't have my contacts in right now and I am really struggling, but we're gonna do the thing. It's okay. I don't really want to do like a real dramatic wing, so we'll just keep it real simple. Because real fast I will drag that wing and it will be out to here next thing I know. Attempt to do the same thing to the other side. Our goal is for our wings to be sisters, not cousins, but it is very, very hard to match your eyeliner. It's like so quiet. Okay, so they definitely aren't the same, but I can see the family resemblance. We are okay. It's all good, I don't care. So I'm going to, I think I'm finished with this eye look. I really, really like it. I'm going to take the opposite side of this Naked 3 brush and my NARS concealer, and I'm just going to pop a little bit on here. And I'm just going to brush this underneath just to kind of clean it up a little bit. There was some fallout with that eyeshadow that fell down lower than I would really like. We're just going to brush this on top. Just to kind of help clean it up a little bit. Cool, that looks good. Over here's where it fell out the most. Yeah, sweet, not bad. I really feel like I need to do something with the bottom of my eye look. Wow, we're at 23 minutes. Did not know a video took that long. But to be honest, that's not too bad for doing your full face. I've definitely spent a lot longer doing my makeup, that's for sure. I'm sure we all have, actually. I'm going to go and take this Jupiter color, kind of put it on my under eye. Just very, very lightly. I don't really want a lot. Some people look really, really good with the whole eyeshadow under the eye type thing, the waterline. For me, I just need like a little pop of something. And next I'm gonna go in with some mascara. I've never used this before. It's the Superhero by IT. I got a little sample of it today and I'm really excited to try it. I absolutely love mascaras. So we're gonna see what it does. Okay, not bad. I like it, but to be honest, I thought it was going to be a little more dramatic. I've seen a couple ladies wear this at work, and their eyelashes are like very, very dark and just very dramatic. However, this is looking a little subtle for me. I do like this though. It goes on very nice. It's not clumpy at all. But for me, what makes it or breaks it for a mascara for me is what it looks like after a few hours. I do not like when mascara flakes down, especially because I'm a contact wearer, and when mascara starts to flake and everything and gets under my contacts and things, it irks me so bad. Yeah. So I think I'm done with my eye look. I really, really like it. I think it looks really nice. So way to go, BH Cosmetics, with your Galaxy palette. Really like it. I'm actually going to go back to my face, pop on some blush. This is the Tarte Party, and that's P-A-A-A-R-T-Y. And just kind of pop a little bit of this on my cheeks just to give me a little bit of color. Pale girl needs some color. Sweet. So just a little dusting. And highlighter. No girl can forget highlighter. So this is the Nicole Guerrero Anastasia highlighting palette. Where is my favorite brush? There we go. So this is the Morphe M510 brush. It is my all-time favorite highlighting brush. So that's what we're going to use. And this palette is a hot mess. What do I want to use? I think I'm going to go in with this kitty cat color right there. Sorry, there's like fallout everywhere on this. But it's just a real light pink highlighter. It's really pretty. A little more of that. Bring it up. I like to go to my eyebrows too. Just a little bit though. I know a lot of people like to be like super blinding, and I have my days where I want to be super blinding, but not all the time. Don't always want to look like a disco ball. Bring it down the bridge of my nose. And my Cupid's bow. There, cool. Looks nice. I'm gonna go back in and spray my face again with the all-nighter. I know that was probably like a lot, but I really like the way it feels. It feels really good. I really like it. And for a lip color, I only grabbed one. I didn't bring all my stuff to the bathroom, but I grabbed this little bitty Tarte lip paint. It is the shade Birthday Suit. I got this in for my birthday from Sephora, so thank you, Sephora, for allowing me to try this. It's a very soft nude color. And I really like softer lips if you do a bolder eye. Kind of overdraw a little bit right there. Whoops. It happens. I'm gonna go back in with this little brush and gonna clean it up with my leftover concealer that's on it. Cool. So this is my final look, I guess. I know it's kind of hard to see back there from where my phone was, but I didn't really have any other option. But this is my full look. And I really like it. So now that it's been 30 minutes, I think I'm gonna turn this video off. So thanks for watching.